Hi, my name is Jack Geossens and I work as a drama editor and occasional film director. I graduated from the film course in 2014, back when it was called Digital Film and Television. I specialized in post-production on the course and I've been working in the industry ever since. My first job was as trainee assistant editor on Outlander Season 1, and I've continued to work on the show through various seasons, Season 1, 2, 5 and 6, working my way up from that trainee position to assembly editor last year, basically. I've also worked on high-end Netflix series and Amazon series for RTS and Blazing Griffin. And at the moment, I'm working on River City as an editor. As a director, I've worked as a self-shooting director for BBC and STV. I found that I didn't really enjoy that so much, so I now focus on making dramas, so funded short dramas with Creative Scotland and Scottish Documentary Institute, and I'm currently developing my first feature with Short Circuit. So editing-wise, RCS gave me the foundation to do that first job, basically. I managed to get it through a visiting lecturer. She put me in touch with the post-production supervisor on Outlander at the time. And because the conservatoire has such a good reputation, he immediately brought me on kind of as a trial. And when I was there, I found that a lot of the things that he wanted me to do, I'd already been taught on the course. So I could jump in immediately and leave a good impression, basically, and be useful on the job, which is really important. So because of that, I've effectively been working for him ever since. And as a director, I can now see that the short projects that we did on the conservatoire mimicked the way that the industry does professional development programs. That means that when I was finally doing it professionally, I wasn't being thrown in the deep end because I'd already gone through that process. When you're doing it, obviously nobody's going to take you by the hand and tell you, this is how you pitch. But at the conservatoire, they do teach you that. So, I already knew all the do's and the don'ts, basically, and I'd already made all the mistakes that you don't want to do, when a lot is at stake, basically. Since graduation, I've learned what I like to do and what I don't like to do. It's really important to be focused in this industry so that people know what to hire you for. It's a people industry in the end. And so you should try and work out what you want to do as quickly as you can, basically, and choose your jobs accordingly. So if you're thinking of applying to the film course, I can tell you what the most valuable things were that I got out of the course was, first of all, the skills to do the job. Second of all, the connections to find the job, and third, the reputation of the degree, meaning that you can actually land the job, and the projects that you make on the course are of such high standard that they do leave a good impression with potential employers, which is the most important thing. Good luck.